The Wanderer and His Magical Tea. Once there was a little cozy village beneath the mountains. Everyone there owned a small garden, just enough to make themselves content. One stormy day, a wanderer arrived at the village. His flowing robe, shorts, and sturdy boots were soaking wet. Though cold and tired, the wanderer said to himself with hope, "Surely someone here can spare a bit of shelter." He knocked gently on a door. It creaked open, and there was a beautiful blonde woman. "What do you want?" "Please," said the wanderer, "I am cold and wet. Can you spare a place? Show a little grace." The woman squinted her eyes and shouted, "No, try the next door." She slammed the door, leaving him once more alone. The wanderer walked a little faster down the road and knocked on another door. A young girl answered. Her chocolate monolith eyes were lovely. "Good day," she said shyly. "What are you looking for?" "Please," said the wanderer, "I am cold and wet. Can you spare a place? Show a little grace." The girl replied, "There is no room here. Try the next door," and closed the door, leaving him once more alone. The wanderer walked through the village, knocking on every door, but everything he heard, "I don't care. There's none to spare. Try the next door." The rain stopped, and the wanderer sat beside a well. He sighed and clutched his empty teapot. If these people are so unkind, they are in a greater need than I am. I must make them my magical tea. Under the cold fog, the wanderer stood up on the edge of the well and shouted, "I am a master tea brewer, and I will make the most delightful tea anyone in the world has ever tasted." The wanderer filled the pot with cold water and built a fire underneath. Soon the flames ignited till we see the sides of the pot burned and billows of steam rose into the air. Some people were gathering. "What is happening?" "I am making an extraordinary tea," said the wanderer. "It requires one special ingredient. I have a feeling we will find it right here." All eyes in the crowd wandered as the wanderer removed the golden ring from his hand. He dropped it into the pot. "We are brewing a magical tea," he said. "It will be soothing, refreshing, different, and magnificent. But it will taste better." He paused and sighed. If we only had a few tea leaves." "Where will we find tea leaves in this village?" the people asked. "Well, I knocked on every door, and everywhere I heard, 'I don't care. There's none to spare. Try the next door.'" "Never mind. Maybe we cannot make the magical tea after all," he announced with a sad face and began to turn away. "Wait!" An innocent girl grabbed his hand and said, "I think I have a few tea leaves from my garden." "Wonderful!" shouted the wanderer. "Share your bit." Into the pot it sets. We are brewing our magical tea. "This tea will taste even better if we had some cinnamon," he added. A deep voice in the back of the crowd called out, Oh, I have some cinnamon from my spice garden. Wonderful, shouted the wanderer. Share your bit into the pot it sits. We are brewing our magical tea. Well, it will taste even better, he said, if we had just a few more ingredients. Oh, maybe, said one villager, I could bring some lemon peels. Well, said another, if you're going to bring some lemon peels, I will bring some lemongrass. Everyone move, told another. I have a slice of ginger. One by one, voices announced, I will bring some pink rose petals. I will bring a pinch of pandan leaves. Well, I can bring a nutmeg. I have a little bit of jasmine. Well, what are you waiting for? Shouted the wanderer. Share your bit into the pot it sits. We are brewing our magical tea. Every villager ran home to bring one small thing from their garden. Spices flew through the air and splashed in the growing tea. Soon the teapot was full and simmering. A wonderful smell, warmth, and all the laughter drifted through the air. The smell was so good that people brought cups, saucers, and straw mats. They even placed assorted biscuits, cakes, and fruit on the tablecloth. Everyone came to taste the tea and was delighted at its flavor. Oh, it's amazing, said one man. This wonder made a delightful tea out of magic. Out of magic? Said the wanderer with a grin. And a real magical ingredient? Unity. And so the village learned that when they blended some bits from their gardens, they made a tea that warmed not just their bodies, but also their hearts. As the wanderer prepared to leave the village, he said, if anyone ever wants to make this tea again, just remember this recipe. Share your bits into the pot it sits. Everyone will agree. We brew together our magical unity.